ready?
Hey guys, we are here to tell you our story.
We're on our trawler. Her name is Neverland. She's a 34-foot marine trader trawler from 1973.
Still running good.
This is Sierra. I'm Billy.
This is Jetty.
And we live on our boat full time.
Every day, all day, the past 2 years.
We just want to tell you guys our story. Like, how did we start living on a boat? How did we meet? Shall I begin?
You shall.
So we're anchored off of Fire Island right now, and this is where I grew up. This is where, in the summer, every single chance we could get, I'd beg my dad to take us over to the beach on our little center console, usually on the weekends. As I got older, my dad would have like these old boats in the backyard, and
a lot of them.
he would give me the holes, and I was able to fix them up. So I had like a couple Boston Whalers, and I just fixed them up, fiberglassed them, and painted them, and made them look nice for a while. And you probably couldn't have given some of those holes away, which actually we still have one that we use every day. As I got a little older, I began to lifeguard over here on Fire Island on the ocean. And when I was in college, my dad put the idea in my head that I could get an old big boat and fix it up and just like live on it for the summer. And I thought that was the coolest idea in the world. So that kind of got my wheels spinning. So when I was in college, I found this houseboat on Craigslist. It was $500 and I bought it. And with the help, luckily, with the help of all my friends and my dad and my uncle, we fixed it up, and we didn't get it like to immaculate condition, but like made it look nice and put some like furniture in there to live on and stuff. And we mounted this little 30 horsepower outboard engine on this 34-foot houseboat. So it took us 2 hours to get 5 miles across the bay. But then I anchored it here all summer, and I started living on it.
And then there was another boat.
From there, I sold the houseboat. It was time to like make a change. So I bought a sailboat, and I was reading about sailing, and I found this sailboat that was across from where I parked for work. And the more I began researching about sailing, the more this sailboat looked like the perfect like cruising sailboat. It was small, it was only 26 feet. It was pretty beat up, but the shape, it was a full keel, it was a double ender, it was a really nice looking sailboat. So I went to the boatyard, I made them an offer. My offer was that I'll just take this sailboat off their hands for them if they just give it to me. And they counter offered, and they said they need $800. So I bought this sailboat. It's called the Morris Francis. That's Morris Yachts built it. Francis was the model. It's 26 foot for $800. And I spent a whole year restoring that sailboat. And then finally, after college, late fall, about a week before Thanksgiving, I left and I sailed down the east coast of the United States. And I had no idea where I was going or where I was going to stop. I just knew I wanted to be someplace warm where I could surf and do water sports like throughout the winter, because I love that stuff. And I ended up in Jupiter, Florida.
Where his engine broke down.
Yep, my engine on Tula broke down, and I took that as a sign. I was like, I should check this place out. So I anchored up. I needed a job at that point real bad. So I got a job at a kite shop.
Where he met me.
Now, what was your background?
I grew up in Jupiter. I was going to school, living with my parents, they were super close, and working full time, trying to figure out what I was gonna do. I was surfing and paddling and just kind of having fun, coaching swimming. And I had just gotten this beautiful little puppy dog.
Oh, good girl.
This beautiful little puppy dog. And then Billy came in, asked for a job.
We were friends first for a while.
Yes, we were friends. And then we dated a little while, and then I moved on to this tiny little sailboat. I still don't know what my parents were thinking, letting me move into a sailboat.
I tempted her because I was like, let's go sail to the Bahamas on my sailboat.
So we tried to go to the Bahamas. We made it halfway. We were not moving, so we turned around. Pretty scary, but we ended up spending a lot of time in the Keys, fishing, diving, and exploring.
Yep, so we spent like a month in the Keys instead of the Bahamas, which was fun still.
Yeah, it was still cool. Then we got Neverland. We bought Neverland up in New York.
And we sold Tula down in Florida right before we came up here for the summer.
We got Neverland at a really good deal, fixed her up a lot. I always have to go home early in August because I have to go back to school. So Billy finished working, brought the boat back down.
I took her down the coast. My sister came with me for 3 days, and then she's like, I'm out of here. So then the rest of the 9 days, Took me 12 days total, and 9 out of those 12 days I was solo. We got Neverland down to Florida. We lived on her all winter long.
We lived on her in Stewart about 2 years ago.
Yeah, up down in Stewart. Sierra's still at school, so she was going to school. I was working all winter, and then we were able to break away and go to the Bahamas for a month, which was insane.
We did all the Exumas. That was awesome.
It was incredible. So,
and then we came back to New York. We didn't take the boat up to New York last year because we spent too much time in the islands and we didn't have enough time to bring her back up. So we lived at his dad's house up here. Very thankful.
And yep, and then we flew back down for the next winter. We worked a whole nother season, and Sierra finished up school, and
officially done.
Then we were able to get to the Bahamas, a shorter time this time, but equally amazing. And then we just recently took Neverland up the East Coast again, back for the summer, so that we could both lifeguard this summer, and that's where we're at now. We have been growing this YouTube channel in the past year or two. With the help of you guys, it's been pretty successful, and through a few different streams of income, we're able to kind of break away from our seasonal jobs a little bit, and hopefully this coming season, or at least next year, we'll be cruising and traveling a little more full-time and not working seasonally like in one spot so much. Thank you guys for that one.
Continue to like and share.
There's our story, and stay tuned because we have some changes coming up. I think you guys are gonna, most of you guys will like them. Pretty much everyone.
Trying to be more environmentally friendly. And if you have any questions, let us know. We love to hear questions from you guys.
And feedback and anything you guys want to say in the comments. Nothing inappropriate because I just delete the inappropriate ones.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching.
Thank you very much.